What up, YouTube Elleixstarcraft? Come back at you with another custom StarCraft 2 cast. Now, if you clicked on this video and immediately think you've lost your mind because, yes indeed, the Wisps are carrying minerals, rest assured you have not lost your mind. This is the Azeroth-Koprulu Hyperwar mod, which puts Warcraft 3, Brood War, and StarCraft 2 all into one game within the StarCraft 2 engine. This matchup in particular is a 3 versus 3, so I expect nothing but chaos. Let's go ahead and introduce our teams. Team StarCraft spawning on the top right-hand side of the map. It's our yellow Brood War Zerg player Karls with his ally spawning just to his right. It's our green StarCraft 2 Zerg player Galahad. That is going to be a nightmare to keep up with, let me tell you. With his ally spawning just below him, it's our blue Brood War Terran player VILCANEITOR going up against mostly Team Warcraft spawning on the bottom left-hand side of the map. It's our green Orcs player Sagan, kind of greenish, bluish Orcs player. Teal? They're not even teal. Anyway, doesn't matter. Our Orcs player Sagan with his ally spawning just below him. It's our orange Night Elves player veider with his ally spawning just to his left. It's our purple StarCraft 2 Terran player Imperio. So one StarCraft 2 player amongst the Warcraft 3 players. What an interesting combo. Not something I ever thought I would see in my life. You know what? I don't know if this Overlord is perfectly, it's not positioned perfectly. It's been spotted by Team Warcraft, but nothing here shoots up the chieftain. I think only hits down. Evidently it only does, but Imperio with the Marines running to attack this Overlord Galahad, moving it onto this pillar out of vision for Team Warcraft 3. But this Overlord is in full sweat mode. It is sweating hard. It's like, oh man, I've been spotted. My days are numbered. But looks like Team Warcraft deciding to move to the right to attack this creep camp. And this is a lot of creeps. I feel like they increased the amount of creeps per creep camp. I could be wrong about that, but I think this should level up both heroes, and indeed they level up to level 2, the Priestess of the Moon as well as the Chieftain. But what is on the map? Zerglings from our Brood War Zerg player as well as our StarCraft 2 Zerg player. So the Zerg players going for some aggression. As we can see on the mini-map, they have expanded as well. This base has been spotted, and this oh man, I was going to say the archer might go down, but it somehow survives, and that is because the Zerg players are out for worker blood. Here we go. These SCVs under attack on the left-hand side. The Orcs player able to make use of the Orc Burrow and actually take out a lot of Zerglings. What a good use against Zerglings those Orc Burrows have proven themselves to be. But it looks like a few more Zerglings have survived. These Zerglings in the mineral line for the Terran player have been cleaned up, and some Wisps might go down here, but the archers here to clean up the Wisps. I think maybe only one went down. I couldn't even see it, to be honest. Oh man, but it looks like VILCANEITOR coming to the party a bit late, but capitalizing on the distraction that those Zerglings were, and trying to do some damage here, but maybe overextending just a little bit. The Tauren Chieftain leveling up to level 4, almost dead, but does survive. So a lot of action here already. The Priestess of the Moon still at level 3, but is at full HP. I don't know if we might want to see a potion being used on this Tauren Chieftain or not. Either way, though, taking a look at what the Zerg players have, some Banelings, evidently from our StarCraft 2 Zerg player, as well as the one supply Brood Lord Hydras as well. Now, you might be wondering what use these items are for Zerg players. Well, as far as I know, I'm not seeing the animation, but as far as I know, this does give resources to the StarCraft faction. So yeah, you can't level up and you can't pick up loot, but at the very least you can deny experience and loot for your Warcraft opponents, and you can also get a few extra resources as well. The creep camp on the bottom right hand side of the map shortly will be cleaned up. Now, taking a look, it looks like another hero unit here as well. Is this the Witch Doctor? Am I crazy? This is going to be an orange unit or a bluish unit. Let's take a look. Here we go. Shadow Hunter, not Witch Doctor. You know what? I'm a StarCraft 2 guy. I don't know all my heroes. I'm trying, man. I'm trying my best. Is this Tauren Chieftain already at level 5? So I think they, I think the devs or the dev has increased the amount of XP that these heroes get, because in the previous cast I did featuring this mod, the heroes leveled up a lot slower. By the way, this replay specifically was submitted to me by the Lich King. He is one of the developers for this version of the mod. There's also the Versus Edition, which might be the one I'm thinking of. I don't think this is the Versus Edition, and maybe that's why we also didn't see resources being granted upon killing the creep camps or destroying the loot. So it's possible that I'm thinking of two different versions of this mod. The Lich King, I'm going to reach out to you later and see what version of the mod this is, and if the StarCraft players actually do get loot for destroying the creep camps. Anyways, an Infestor here as well. We don't see these too often. Now, they can mind control Warcraft 3 units. There was one game I covered where an Infestor, I believe, mind controlled a peon, and then the Zerg player had access to the human units. It was so cool. It didn't last too long at that point, but I mean, it was awesome. Oh man, a bungle on all this Warcraft stuff. Everything for the Warcraft player going down. What a big pickup for Team StarCraft. Meanwhile, another creep camp here being cleared up by our Orcs player. He's trying to get all the creep camps before they're no more, so he can level up this chieftain. It still is currently at level 5. This hatchery taking a lot of damage real quick. It will go down. The Wind Riders here as well mixed in, and I believe they attack up and down. It doesn't actually say though, does it? I don't know if they shoot up and down. We'll keep an eye on that. Can attack land and air units. Yep, okay, I'm not crazy. So you actually have to select the portrait, not the attack, like you would in StarCraft or on the StarCraft units. So that was a little bit of a trip, but we're fine. I'm totally fine. Oh man, a lot of bio units here for our Terran player, chilling all by himself. This is our Warcraft Terran player, by the way. He's on Team Warcraft, and he's all alone, just barely escaping what would have been a potentially bad engagement. So many Banelings here, and as we all know, Banelings love to destroy bio units from the Terran. No doubt about that. Looks like Galahad moving around on the hunt for something to kill. And what is this? Looks like the Priestess of the Moon at level 5, all alone, running a little bit faster than the archers here. But I guess it's nighttime because Shadow Meld is a thing. Is it nighttime already? Yes, it is. I missed that wolf howling, man. Anyways, looks like all these players are scattered all over the map. Usually in team games, I try to keep myself stacked with my allies so we have the most amount of DPS possible, because if you get caught off guard, and this might actually happen, you could lose your army. And looks like the Night Elves were spotted by the blue Terran player, VILCANEITOR. Will the Zerg player move out as soon as these Banelings are finished? And yes, they will, but there's no... Oh, wait, there is a detector here. The Overseer is here as well. All the stuff going down for the Night Elves player, Galahad. What a beast with those Banelings. Meanwhile, looks like Sagan is just happily clearing out creep camps. What level is his chieftain? It's still at level 5. That's crazy. He's cleared at least like 2 or 3 creep camps in the time he's reached level 5. A lot of Brood War lurkers here, though. Any detection for our Orcs player, though? I don't think so, unless we have that item that gives him detection. I can't remember what it was, but evidently he does not have it. So he does not have any detection as far as I know. I think there's one more creep camp here, maybe. I see it on the mini map that it's got the little, you know, the dots, but man, there's just so much scattered all over the map. These players are really just keen on attacking alone, which, you know what, I can kind of respect that. Oh man, a big hit with those Banelings. But these, what are these? The Demolishers tanking those pretty well, and honestly, kind of leaving Galahad, I believe, a little bit undersupplied. He is at 163 supply out of 182, but his supply, his army supply, what is it? Let's take a look, actually. Army supply is at 79, not bad, but it's just not with the infestors here. So those infestors were a little bit vulnerable. Looks like more lurkers on the way for our yellow Zerg player as well. Meanwhile, what's going on the Warcraft 3 side of the map? Some hippogriffs here, more archers as well for our Night Elves player. What is the purple Terran player up to? Building a lot of medevacs and also building siege tanks. I'm trying to keep an eye on the minimap for any sort of drop, but I don't see one. Looks like Team StarCraft moving to the bottom right-hand side of the map. A few Banelings here as well, and a lot of lurkers separate from the yellow Zerglings, and also separate from Team StarCraft in general. VILCANEITOR here with the Vultures, the Marines, the Medics, and the Siege Tanks. These Brood War Zerglings as well. Look at this. This is crazy. Looking at the Brood War skins in StarCraft 2, it just looks so good. Team Warcraft on the move right now. Looks like they don't have a huge army, though. I would be careful walking on the creep, because now they have been spotted, and we've got lurkers as well for our green StarCraft 2 Zerg player. A fungal on all these Hippogriff Riders as well. But Team Warcraft coming out ahead, taking out everything, even through the fungals and the spines of those lurkers. They have survived. More Banelings on the way as well for Galahad. But the Demolishers, as we saw, really tank the Banelings pretty well. And it looks like, yep, this hatchery has gone down. Some cancels on those eggs as well. Okay, looks like the Banelings chasing down the Demolishers. The Demolishers moving away from the choke point, actually allowing the Ultralisks to get more of a surround, more surface area on these Warcraft units. And you know what? They're doing a decent amount of damage. The Warcraft 3 units have survived, but they have been thinned out. That is for sure. And we got more Zerg stuff here on the map as well. Where is our Terran player amidst all the chaos? Oh, he's throwing down a nuke. Okay, yep, that makes sense. I'll try and keep an eye on that. I don't know if our purple Terran player has noticed this. Imperio, move these, please. Move these. No! Oh, no. Every single SCV on the minerals has gone down. Oh, that is brutal. Oh, the bodies. There's so many bodies. Rest in peace. That was a huge hit for Team StarCraft. Taking a look at the workers, actually, for purple. How many does he have now? Let's take a look. The purple player, he's got 47. So not crazy, but compare it to the rest of the workers for the other players. Yeah, he is definitely behind now, with the exception of the orange Night Elves player. But I guess in all fairness, veider hasn't really expanded a lot. In fact, he's only mining off one base. He's got a base here and a lot of wisps just chilling, but that is about it. And I think that might put StarCraft 2, Team StarCraft 2, I guess just Team StarCraft, because it's Brood War and StarCraft 2, but Team StarCraft at a little bit of an advantage. Oh man, Corruptor's being mixed in as well. I wonder if that's to snipe the medevacs. Looks like there was an attempted drop here. This command center taking a bit of damage, but ultimately surviving. A lot of ultras here, but nothing that shoots up, which will allow the Wind Riders and the Hippogriffs, if they're still here, to do some damage. I don't think there's any Hippogriffs, though. Hippogriff Riders, excuse me. And the Siege Tanks for Imperio clearing up these rocks, and VILCANEITOR, oh man, he might be sweating now. He is mining off a gold base, and he's way oversaturated on this base. I don't know if I would move some stuff or what. Oh, I like this, though. Throwing a nuke on the Siege Tanks. Imperio, please move these. I beg of you. I can't bear to watch another huge hit. Actually, you know what? I kind of can. Oh, man, here we go. All of the Siege Tanks going down. You know what? That's rough. I mean, the Siege Tanks, it's possible that It was just difficult for Imperio to spot that red dot with everything going on in this game. Looks like this hatchery, though, on the top left-hand side will go down. Oh, a lot of spells here. Actually, I think that's from the Priestess of the Moon. I think that's Starfall on all this stuff, taking out so much of Berserk's stuff, actually. What is this? So it looks like Big Bad Voodoo is activated. This unit affects endurance or increased movement speed and attack. Interesting. Anyways, Galahad throwing out the GG, leaving the game. His allies are still in this, but despite the crazy hits on those Terran units from the nukes, got another nuke here as well. It looks like it may not have been enough. We'll see, though. These Warcraft units doing a lot of work. What else do we have? Spirit Walkers for our Orcs player. Some Tauren here as well. Literally just Tauren. Archers, the Priestess of the Moon, as well as, oh man, what is this? This is an Orc hero. I believe that is our Farseer at level 10. And where is the Tauren Chieftain? Is he still alive? Yes, he is, also at level 10 at this point. Looks like Karls leaving the game as well. Another nuke being thrown down here. I forgot to look at the nuke in the natural base for our Orcs player, but VILCANEITOR going for a full-on attack. Is he going for a base race? He might be. And honestly, with the nukes, maybe it's going to work out for him. How much money does he have now? Because he's running up two other players' resources, 15,000 minerals. He's almost maxed out. I would like to see him maybe lift off a base or something. This is actually kind of insane. This is going to be really rough for VILCANEITOR to deal with, though. These SCVs moving to the natural mineral line here. They're all going to go down. More nukes being placed in the main base for Team Warcraft by Team StarCraft. I think the Ghost was sniped, though, and this might be all she wrote for VILCANEITOR. VILCANEITOR leaving the game, giving the victory to Team Warcraft. What a crazy action-packed match. As always, big shout out to my members and patrons. I really appreciate the extra support. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, please consider shooting me a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.